Welcome back, episode 3, Point of No Return. I'm Slim, SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone, tomorrow never comes, because when you wake up, if you're fortunate to wake up, all you got is today. So really all you got is this moment. So back on episode 3, message that's been weighing heavy on my heart is that old song that the people used to sing at church, Jesus on the main line. I used to always hear that song being sung, and for some reason, it used to just pull at me when I was younger. I didn't know why. Not until I was older, when I established my relationship with God and just getting closer in my walk of faith with Him, that I discovered what that means, man. Like, we going through really the impossible. If you think about trying to do all these things on your own, it's illogical on how some of these things are going to take place and work out in order to manifest what you really desire, right? Like, you need help from a higher power, and a lot of times when you're younger, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you're inexperienced, you don't know. But as you get older, as you get deeper, as you get better in whatever you're doing, you realize what you're looking for. So right now, God is just telling us, what do you need? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Tell Jesus He's the one that could really help us the most, bro. You feel me? Like, He went through it. Like, He was tempted through everything, and He had the devil right there in the flesh with Him. You know what I'm saying? During these times, and He still was able to complete His purpose and achieve the promise that God made to the world through Him. You know what I'm saying? And it took Jesus having to lean on God. So it's like, that's what we look for help. If you're trying to be the best version of yourself, if you're trying to be better than what you were yesterday, then you got to look to Jesus for advice. That's why you pray. That's why you open up that door. That's why you invite Him, so you can get that advice, so you can get that clarity. A lot of us got questions that we asking each other. That's good, you feel me, if the God is in them, if the God is in you, and you able to move out the way and let God work through you so you can give that information to the other person. But a lot of times, it's not meant like that. The good are few and far between. Trust me when I say that. The real is few and far between. The genuine is few and far between. So most of the time, you wasting your time talking to these people who don't mean you no well. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what their relationship is to you. They don't mean you no well. So it's like, you got to look to somebody who going to understand everything. And that's even understanding the things you can't necessarily explain, but you could try to put it into words. Or you can't even put it into words. It's just a feeling. It's a pulling. Jesus understand. God understands. So right now, he telling us to be specific. And that's geared toward, like, what do you need in order to achieve what God has set on your heart? That's what He asking you for. So whatever that is, if it's forgiveness, if it's faith right now, if it's just extra strength right now, if it's extra protection right now, if it's peace right now, if it's monetary gains right now in order to, put your dream and make it tangible, put it out there in the world, like whatever you need in order to achieve your mission within the kingdom, Jesus and God is asking you to ask them right now. You know what I'm saying? So you can receive whatever you need. And it comes crazy. Like, sometimes I'm just sitting here, but I'm still tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm still working on myself. Never perfect, but far from being the person I used to be, and on my way to being the best version of myself. But I'm just sitting here, and these thoughts come, these feelings come, and then it's up to you. You got to get on there right now. You got to do it right now. Those inklings come, those nuances happen when you seeing symmetries in your life. You seeing things out in nature. You seeing things, conversations keep happening over and over again, regardless of who you talking to. And chances are you didn't have that conversation with yourself, and you didn't even know why that was being taken place. But later on during that week, that conversation or whatever that thought that you had or feeling that you had, it come right back up, and then it come right back up, and it's perfect timing. So God is with you. He's showing you that He's warning you. He's preparing you. He's advising you. He's went before you and laid the path and laid the way, and He's just trying to get you to a point to where you have the confidence and complete courage and complete faith to step into who you're supposed to be, who you truly are. And everything is going to line up. Everything is working out. That's why everything is similar no matter where you look. That means that you're leveling up evenly. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing, because sometimes you might have all the money, but you don't have the common sense of maturity or the responsibility to really put that into play, to be responsible enough to grow it or keep it or make good decisions with that. Or you might have the thought process, the plan, but you don't have the resources. So now God is showing you that everything is lining up. You're going to get the people, you're going to get the correct thoughts, you're going to get the correct emotions, you're going to get the correct response from yourself, you're going to get the correct support, the correct monetary things that you need. Everything is working out, but you just got to continue to climb within yourself and dig deeper. Bring that dog out. Go into Mamba mode. You have to. It's the only way to really get to where you need to be, because you're trying to get you to a place to where this is automatic, to where you don't need to click in and click out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already there. It's just levels of intensity, but you're still radiating that same strength of light. You know what I'm saying? So he's just trying to get you to a point to where you don't have to think about it. It's just like breathing. It's just like blinking, or, you know, any of the things that we are so blessed to do without having to be responsible for it. He's trying to make it to where you making good decisions, you eating healthy, you servicing, you know, your community, you going to church. All these things is not even a thought. You're doing it because you know it's the recipe to make you the best you. So he's just trying to get you to that point. So that's why I say the battle is hard. The battle is difficult, and everything is going to come at you at this time when you're trying to grow. So that's why I say you need extra help, extra protection, and only God knows what you need. You know what I'm saying? You might not say everything to man or woman, but you need somebody you can lay all this on, because I'm telling you, some of this stuff might not make sense, but you know it is what it is. So like I say, like that old song, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Now's the time. The sky is open, but it's up to you to see it. It's up to you to believe it. It's up to you to get to this next level of life that he's trying to show you. Otherwise, you're going to be just stuck walking in your wilderness, and it's up to you because it's already done. And if he's telling you these things are done, if he's telling you do this, say this, then that means that it's already done. So you might as well do it, because at some point you're going to have to do it. You can't go on to the next level or the next phase of life until you finish this stage right now. Right now, you're close to graduating. You're close to walking across that stage and getting your diploma and going up another tier in this life. But in order to do that, you have to pass that final exam, or whatever he's commissioned and put on your heart to do. You have to do it. And it's going to seem difficult. Yeah, I promise you, you're going to be under attack, but promise you what's on the other end is so much sweeter than any pain, any trouble, any turmoil that you'll ever go through. So just keep walking, just keep going. If you don't trust you, if you don't trust the next man, just trust Jesus, just trust God, just trust your inner self, and just continue to listen, continue to be humble, continue to walk soft, continue to listen more than you speak, continue to be patient, continue to be in present time, continue to know where your feet at, continue to just absorb everything that's going on right now, and use that as an opportunity to just go forward. You know what I'm saying? Just because things are not where you want it to be right now, it doesn't mean that it has to stay that way. But it's up to you, and it's up to you how you react and respond to the situation. But Jesus on the main line, open up your mouth and talk. Open up your mouth and talk, and I'm telling you, that's going to give you the confidence to go into life and face people and even face yourself and say exactly what you feel, say exactly what you mean, say exactly what you need to say, and do exactly what you need to do. Everything is going to match up because you know what you're here for. You know what you're capable of doing. You know your power. You know your worth. You know your value. So nobody's going to be able to play you short. You tune in. You tapped in. You know what I'm saying? So just keep walking. We at the point of no return. There's no going back to where we were yesterday. It's gone. It's gone. We know too much. We've been through too much. So now is just time to take that final step to finally evolve into that finished product, you know, that he intends you to be. But you're already there. Just keep going. Just keep going. And I pray that God continues to cover you, continues to protect you, continues to keep you encouraged, continues to send the right people in your life to keep you going. Because this path is lonely, is arduous, it's confusing, and you need certain things and people and routines and traditions set in your life to keep you grounded. So I pray that your circle is getting strengthened. I pray that everything about you is just elevating and going up, and just continue to glow. Just continue to be you. Remember, it's a process. It's a journey, and it never ends. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. And if you're here, you're growing, you're maturing, you're going. And I'm about to go on my walk. Like I say, I got to get out here and walk it like I talk it. So I'm about to go on my walk, get my time in nature, get my downloads, get what I need so I can be able to feed, anybody that need more. You know what I'm saying? Right now, people want more. We tired of the same thing, tired of the same old routines. We want more, and we want the best. And I'm just trying to get you to the person who can do that, and that's God. I'm just to connect. I ain't the plug. I'm just to connect. But I pray that y'all have a blessed day. I pray that you enjoyed this video. I pray that things just begin to open up for you. And remember, be careful what you pray for, because you might just get it. Till next time, Slim, Point of No Return, episode 3.